of the All-Filipino Conference and also of the reinforced conference. Lacsina got it.
Been distributing the ball so well. Simula, she helped.
Players have scored already. In fact, the entire starting lineup has scored, including Mars Alba. For the Chargers, Myla Pablo misses.
Because they've been reading the attacks of Nxled well. They've been getting touches, not just in the front, but also.
And here we go again. Chameleons within 2. Soltones. Bang Pineda has been doing a spectacular job in the back row, digging all these hits up. Soltones, a careful approach. Tolentino going to De Guzman. That was a little short. Tolentino to Brooke Van Sickle. There's a double block against her. Drop shot. Dug by Soltones. Lacsina from the back row, and she got it off a broken play. Sharma with a good pass. Lacsina pushes, and Lacsina scores.
Right now for Akari Chargers.
And a really tall front line with Lacsina, Sharma, and Soyud. Short pass, going to be an off-system play again. Alba goes to Lacsina. Why not?
And now they're 4 points away from set number 1.
Phillips. Lacsina. Jonas Abete Escamillanes on the floor along with Janelle Cheng. Both did not play against the high risers. And that's a violation. They call a double against Cheng. So Lacsina.
And this should be the strongest attacking rotation for the Chameleons.
So Lacsina with a side out. Lacsina now with 7.
Chargers followed by set for the Chameleons.
So 2 in a row scored by the Chargers. Another bad pass. Van Sickle, cut shot. Soltones with the easy over. To the pipe, Pablo. Great dig by Soltones. Lacsina got it. And the lead back with the Chargers.
To commend the defense of Nxled Soltones in the back row. So aside from attacking,
short pass. Soyud popped up by Van Sickle. Pablo. Dug by the Chargers. Azareno to Soyud. Van Sickle again. Cheng this time to Phillips. Azareno pops it up. Lacsina makes up for the attack. Soyud with a nice looking serve, but a great pass from Escamillan. Chance ball here for the Chargers. Soltones, dug by Pablo. Sabete Escamillan sends it over. Van Sickle blocked. Oh, what a play there. Defensively, Chargers. Cheng starting here in set number 2 after coming off the bench in the first set. 5 excellent sets already. Set Domingo. The dig goes over for Cheng. Alba on 2. Escamillan again. Chance ball for the Chargers. Combination play. Lacsina drills it in.
that was the right set. Lacsina. Maybe Lacsina was just on top of that ball. Look at that.
Soltones. That's a better pass. Pablo off a combination play. Azareno with the up. Lacsina goes long. There's a block touch against the Chameleons. Good serve. Another short pass. Pablo. Soltones pops it up. Lacsina. Off-speed hit. Beautiful shot.
Now Akari is pulling away.
Another short pass. Pablo. That is dug easily by Soltones. Lacsina catches the corner, and just like that, the lead returns to the Chargers.
Out of the table for Brooke Van Sickle.
Biggest lead right now for the Chameleons. Lacsina, drop shot, pancake save, no good for Sabete Escamillan. Now with 15, all from attacks. And again, for those of you catching up with us, this is the 6th meeting between these two teams historically. And of the 5 meetings, 4 were won by the Chargers, only 1 won by the Chameleons, and that was way back in 2023 when they first joined the PVL. Lacsina will not come back.
Automatic violation.
Good pass. Lacsina bouncing it off the block and getting the side out. Combination play. Lacsina off the block. Line. Soyud, Sharma, and Lacsina. Cheng goes to Sabete Escamillan. Battle at the net. Soyud with a push. Pineda back to Sabete Escamillan, who's been going 100% with those swings. Pablo on the other side. So Tones with the up. Lacsina. Pablo digs it. And nobody for the second touch.
And somehow that's added pressure on her to make her mark this conference. Well, on the other side, Brooke Van Sickle says she is not taking this game lightly. She knew this matchup was going to test them. She knew there's extra effort to be made to capitalize on their experience as their previous team's core. In Brooke's words, for them, it's about proving that a setback doesn't shake the foundation they've worked on for years. But for Akari, this is about finishing and restoring their belief. Eric and Neil.
All right, thanks very much, Kyla.
The All-Filipino Conference.
They definitely are on cruise control. They got 1 point on the scoreboard. Alba to Lacsina. Finds that sweet spot. Acuna will serve. Alba. Net at the net. They go to Ivy Lacsina. Easy over chance for the Chargers. They go to San Domingo with a slide. Back set, naghihintay si Santos.
Oh, solid dig for Mazareno.
Lacsina, and that's inside for Ivy Lacsina.
They probably have a bigger lead right now.
And more than anything, she just reminded them to have fun.
Yep.
Just enjoy the game. Because as you said, they are doing well. I mean, take a look at that attack of Akari.
Yep, a strong front row now for Akari.
Santos gears up. Alba finds Ivy again. Finally, something here for Ivy Lacsina.
Yeah. But Coach Shock exclusively talking to Kayuna on the timeout.
Maybe Soyud will try.
Let's see if they can execute.
Fifi. Great blocking.
Person that Cignal will need to score, it's Santos, but so far Akari guarding her well in set number 1.
But they want to be within striking distance here in the latter part of this first set. Fifi. Gandler gears up for one. Alba finds Ivy. And Ivy Lacsina is alive and well.
Unstoppable so far here in the tail end. A couple of cross-court shots. But
exactly what they're doing now. Complete opposite here for Cignal.
a bit tense still.
And that's what you want to see. That's what, how you want to start that second set. Medyo hindi nang humingiti yung mga players ng Akari. There's a mood shift. Oh, there we see that smile, and that's what you want to see more often here. Do that in that first set.
There you go, right in between the blocks.
You don't want Akari to be catching up like this. Will they choose? It's Ishi. Good coverage. Chance, Akari. Gretchel blocked. This time we'll try Ivy. Nobody there.
Just a well-placed shot coming from the back row. Take a look at that, just right behind Kayuna. No one also taking that zone.
PP from the TLSU Lady Spikers. I believe hindi na sila nag-abot doon. As we get back to this game.
This is what Coach T is asking for. How will you respond in situations like this?
Fifth setter?
That's what Akari
We will
wants.
see. I mean, Cignal has never had a fifth set
Right.
in this All-Filipino conference. But if you're Cignal, you want to stay locked in. Good save. Almost, but not quite. Point for the Super Spikers. Lacsina. Gel.
Oh, good dig from Bonafé.
Ivy again. Gel.
Here, 5-all.
Vanny always steady.
Yep.
Always focused. Here comes Lacsina talking about focus.
For Cignal and Ivy Lacsina for the Chargers. Squeezing that one in between the blocks.
Said Domingo now with 14 points off 11 attacks, 2 blocks, and 1 ace. They make do. Lacsina takes advantage. Erica as well. Cignal down by 1. They go to Ellie Sawyer talking about Akari. Erica again. Not this time.